Alright, I'm at my family's place in California. It's really beautiful out here, and I've got a GoPro, I've got a Slingshot, and I've got a plan. I also have a water balloon launcher. Here's the thing, I don't want to completely demolish my GoPro. So you know those little army men that have the parachute on them? You can kind of like wrap the parachute around them and throw them up, and then the parachute opens and they float down. That's kind of what I'm thinking with the GoPro. I'm gonna make a parachute to put on the GoPro, and you wrap it all up, and then we can fling it out of the Slingshot. If that works well, then I'm going to move up to launching it out of the water balloon launcher, because this is going to send it way further. If that goes well, then my grand finale is going to be to climb to the top of this mountain over here, which is actually a lot taller than it looks like from here. We're a ways away from it. But once you climb up there, pretty tall mountain, and I want to launch it with the water balloon launcher, launch it off of there all the way down onto the field. So that's my plan. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go start building a parachute. I'm ready for the first test run. Just gonna try out the parachute. I'm gonna start off just by throwing it in the air, make sure that the parachute works. If the parachute works, we'll move on to trying it out in the Slingshot. Parachute worked well, but it's a really short, uninteresting video. I'm gonna go ahead and move up to the balcony of this building, and then I'll be able to throw it all the way down to the field. So it's about twice the distance as if I'm just throwing it down from the bleachers here. Let's go try that. Parachute works okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the Slingshot now. The Slingshot really isn't working, especially with the parachute on there. So I'm thinking I'm gonna try just shooting the GoPro out of the Slingshot without the parachute, and so long as it's hitting on the grass, I think it's gonna be okay. And I'm not gonna shoot it like straight up, so hopefully it won't come plummeting down too far. It's just gonna be getting shot across the lawn, and just gonna try it without the parachute. Well, the Slingshot is pretty much a total failure. The furthest I was able to get it to go was like 30 feet, and then when I did that, the GoPro was spinning so fast that the video footage is garbage. So, alright, super excited. It is time to put that GoPro into the water balloon launcher and see how far we can sling this thing. I am going to put the parachute back on the GoPro because I'm pretty sure this would completely obliterate my GoPro if I was to launch it without the parachute. So I'm gonna put that back on and try this thing out. go. Here we go. That was a complete success, and it's time for the grand finale. We are going to the top of the mountain to shoot the GoPro off using the water balloon launcher. Here we go. So the GoPro is stuck in a tree halfway up the hill. I'm climbing the hill right now. It's really steep. There's a river down there below me. I brought this pole. Hopefully fish it out of the tree, but I still have to get up there. And it's up in that tree right there. Alright, I finally got the GoPro out of the tree. It took like an hour of climbing up and down the hill and fishing around up in the tree, and anyway, glad to finally have that down. And now, I gotta tell you something I'm super excited about, which is this right here, my first ever branded photography merch, a coffee mug. It's covered in cameras. If you're sitting around editing your videos or photos, you gotta have your coffee, and you might as well have it in a photography coffee mug. You can go pick up one of these coffee cups over on Etsy, link in the description below. If you're new here, then please consider subscribing. Also, go check out my other videos right here. I'm making lots of videos, so make sure to hit the bell notification so you don't miss out on my next video, and I'll see you guys really soon.